Okay, this is the angelic messages for the week ahead. I am not at home, so setup's a little bit different. I don't have as many cards. So I'm just gonna do this live as we go and see what comes through, okay? So the one message I got this week, the one really strong message was that technology distorts the God frequency, okay? So it's something people should know. So I'm sitting here in Crestone, Colorado. I came here about 1.5 years ago. The energy here is really intense. And what I've noticed is it's really easy to go from the individual field, so resonating with my field, my personal field, and then resonating with the aura of God. It's very easy. Like for me, I have to close my eyes, shift into that frequency, and there. And if I'm not concentrating on that, holding that frequency, tuning to that frequency, then I will organically move into my individual frequency. So at the AT level, what happens is you are able to work with the aura of God as your field because you've cleared all karma and you've raised your frequency to a level to be able to embody cosmic consciousness within the heart. This is beyond Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness sits at the 70 level. Okay, so here it's really easy for me to tell the frequency of God and source energy versus my own. And I can shift my frequency to that and hold it and carry it. It's a lot easier here than, for instance, in Denver. I live right in downtown Denver. Hold on, let Max out. Most likely he'll want back in, so forgive me for that. I don't live right in downtown Denver. I live like a 30-minute walk from downtown Denver. And so there is a lot of distorted energies. There's a lot of people there. There's a lot of technologies. There's quite a few 5G towers close to where I'm at. And so I came up here for about 5 days to just get out of that technological chaos. And I can hold those frequencies, the source energy and the frequency of God's aura. In Denver, it's just a lot harder. It's exhausting, honestly, to hold it all the time. Here, it's pretty organic. I can close my eyes, get into it in a second. There, if I take 1 day off of meditation, then it takes me a day or two to reattune and get back into that frequency. And it's good for me because I'm learning how to strengthen that energy. And so that's what I wanted to bring up, is that having technology around or dealing with technology doesn't mean that you're innately not going to resonate with Source or God. It just makes it a little more challenging because you have to literally sift out the false energies that are from technology and tune in to the true harmonic of God, source energy, okay? So that was the main lesson I got this week out of this. And I knew that. It's not like I didn't know that, but practicing with the one field versus the individual field at home and then doing it here, it's a lot easier. So the stars came out. That's amazing. I don't actually have. This is very similar to what I got in the Celestial Update. I just posted, let's see here. So there is a need to focus on what you're working towards. There's a huge transformation happening in the collective, and I don't need those right now. Huge transformation happening in the collective right now, where people are moving beyond a false reality structure into true source alignment, organic alignment. And this is everyone's doing this little by little. People are just kind of slowly moving into this. And in the videos last week, there was that goo that I saw between the old reality and the new reality, people getting stuck. That's where people are navigating through to get into the true 5D, higher frequency ranges. And that is alignment with true source at the 5D level. 3D is full alignment with the inversion. 4D is just everything and anything. And then 5D is true alignment, and that's what we're working towards. So I see that happening with a lot of people. Everyone's going to be shifting into a higher octave, a new understanding of truth. And with that new understanding of truth, what people have to understand is that your physiology, your brain, and your DNA has been programmed with a reality structure that you thought was real. And when that reality structure starts crumbling, you have to not only point the finger and go, that was a lie. You have to look at yourself and say, I believed that lie. Now what's true? And then you have to literally reprogram yourself into the new truth, the new reality. And once you clear all the programs and you heal, you start doing this consciously all the time. So say for instance, it's like manifestation, but it's reprogramming yourself so that you don't have to manifest things. It's more just moving with the flow of divine and understanding that your subconscious mind and your DNA is supporting the direction you're going. Okay. So once you get to that level where you know you're anchored in with the divine, the cosmic heart is awakened, or Christ consciousness is awakened, then you can begin reprogramming your reality into your DNA. And that's when things start getting really magical. So what we're seeing at a collective level here is just this initial shift, and everyone's going to be different. So some of you guys could be more advanced, obviously. This initial shift out of a program that was false into one that is true. And to make that shift successful, you have to not only see the external, but you have to look within and see what masks you are wearing. How are you hiding that truth from yourself? And how do you successfully reprogram yourself to this new reality? Okay, so there's a huge crossroads here. We're moving into the energy of the sun. So illumination, seeing truth for what it is. There's a lot of good luck here. Your good luck and abundance on the other side of this. Okay, so know that that is where your focus is. Okay, it's not on going back and questioning your beliefs or who you were. Everyone moves through distortions. Everyone believes things that aren't true because that's the structure of the collective that we were birthed into. It was a lot of falsity, distortions, people moving into the inversion. Now, once you see the truth, there's luck, there's abundance. They really just want you to focus on your own garden, growing your own plants, nurturing yourself. What are you creating? What are you birthing? Watering your seeds. Okay, so that is the main thing this week. Let me see if there's anything else. I'm not seeing a lot of really heavy healing or clearing energy. The focus needs to be out of the belief systems and patterns of the past into the belief systems and patterns of the future. And so whatever you're trying to create that as it is now. That's how you program your DNA, as you get into that relaxed, peaceful state of coherence, the open heart. That actually opens up your DNA. And then you can do your affirmations, your belief systems. All of that will start programming your DNA. And if there is distortions, blocks in your field, chakras misaligned, etc., that will keep you from being able to fully integrate this new reality that you're moving into. So you need to make sure your field is clear, open, aligned, and harmonized. You're fully harmonized with source. And then this new path will be smooth, easy. Okay. Let's see what else is coming out here. Again, we have the star energy. There's a bit of a burden here with this clarity coming in because I think it's a lot of information coming to a lot of people. So at an individual level, everyone's going to accept this, understand it differently. But there is a burden to carry here, and you are responsible for your own navigation of these new truths and illuminations that are happening collectively, but also personally, and you rewiring yourself to understand the new reality structure that is based on truth instead of lies, okay? And so a lot of people, we don't know everything here, okay? This is the earth plane. I've read a lot of really advanced spiritual teachers, spiritual works, and I can see distortions in all of them. It doesn't mean that if there's a distortion, that teacher doesn't know what they're talking about. Nobody knows everything about everything. The reason why we're here is because as a collective, and this is on all densities, through all dimensions, through all of humans, through plants, animals, we all have different perspectives and different pieces of the puzzle. So when we work together, we get a larger piece of the puzzle, and that's part of the process, okay? So know that if you are self-realizing something you believed in the past was wrong or was built on a false foundation, it's okay. All you have to do is go, oh, okay, understand that. What's the new reality I'm going to build off of? And you begin working there, okay? Doesn't mean that you have to throw everything away, okay? So let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, the world, there is hope here. Everything is fine. There's peace. The world, the temperance, and the star. So we're seeing a lot of really positive collective energies. Okay, so just keep focused on that. I know when dense energy and distortions are purged from the collective, from the earth, individually, it can be really hard, but we have to understand that this has to happen. Otherwise, it stays hidden, it stays underground, and it cannot be transmuted. So it has to come to the surface so we can transmute it, okay? I hope that was helpful, and we'll see you next week.